Hello. Okay, so I am just so buzzing with energy. This always happens when I get off a client call. But I wanted to talk about comparison. Um, this has been something that I've struggled with, and I know many people have struggled with. If you're watching this video, it's probably something that you struggle with too. But do we have to struggle with it? Do we have to struggle with comparison? Do we have to compare ourselves to other people? No, we don't. We don't have to do that. And I think what happens is when we are comparing ourselves with other people, what we're doing is we're looking at what someone has that we don't have, and it's kind of affirming a lack in us or how we think we are lacking based on somebody else. It's kind of like you're using something else to then judge yourself. And that's kind of what comparison is. But I think the beauty of comparison is that when you understand that the things that you admire, the things that you respect, or the things that you wish you had, that you see someone else embody or portray or have, and you feel like you don't have, what's really happening is that person is serving as a mirror. They're showing you what you have within you that you have not realized, awakened to, embodying yourself. So it's like a mirror. It's always showing back to you what you also have yourself that you're kind of blind to at the moment, or you're elusive of, because you're just so busy constantly looking outside of you to gauge or judge who you are and how you measure up to somebody else. But what you can do instead, and this is the powerful reframe, is what you admire, what you love, what you praise, what you compare yourself, or what you see in another person that you feel like you're lacking, you're actually noticing that because you also have that too. It's just dormant. It's just inactivated. It's just blinded to you right now. And that person is serving as a reflection, as a mirror to show you, hey, this is also within you too. You also have this as well. Now, I'm going to help you realize that because you can see this in me, it's also in you as well. That's the beauty of comparison. That's what really I feel comparison can teach us. And the other thing that I realized is that when you start to see the core essence of who you are, and you understand who you are, and you love who you are, and I'm not talking about loving who you are as in like self-care and bubble baths. I'm talking about love who you are when you truly see yourself. Not see yourself through the mind, but see yourself through the heart. When you truly see yourself and meet yourself, you see yourself clearly, you'll feel your core frequency. You'll know what your core frequency and what your core energy feels like. And you'll be able to sense that there is no one on the entire planet that will ever be like you or is like you. You are so unique in who you are. And there is not another you, and there never will be another you. I think we live in a culture and society that wants to create duplicates. Let's just copy and paste. But what we all are, we are all originals. And when you're an original, you can't be created, you can't be duplicated, you can't be replaced, you can't be copied. But what happens is we believe that we have to be like XYZ person, or we have to be this way, or we don't have what they have, or, this person is so like this and I'm not like that. We are all original. And when you feel and you can come into your own frequency and feel what your frequency and what your energy feels like, you'll realize, wow, no one else on this planet will vibrate and will have the same energetic makeup and physical makeup as well as me. It's not possible. There are never two of the same. And I think understanding what your core frequency and what your core energy feels like, you'll be able to feel the core essence and the core energy of somebody else too. And you'll be able to see if somebody's truly embodying who they are, or if they're putting up a facade, or they're pretending to be someone they're not, because you can feel frequency in people. But this has to happen when you can understand and feel what your core frequency feels like. And this is why I believe it is so important to spend time alone with yourself. Spend time feeling your own energy and being in your own energy without anybody else's energy, because every single living thing on this planet is an energetic frequency and energetic vibration. But human beings have such heightened and complex energy. And when you're constantly in the energy field of other people, you're naturally just picking up on their energy all the time. It's like, when you walk into a room and you meet somebody and you just get this really weird feeling about this person, that's energy. You're reading that person's energy, you're chasing that person's energy, and you can trust, this is maybe someone I shouldn't interact with or trust or whatever. And getting to spend time in your own frequency and energy is so important. And this means shutting off all external stimulus. This means sitting with yourself. And this is where meditation is really, really powerful, because when you're meditating, you're going within, you're going into your inner world. I think so many of us are so occupied and entertaining and living in our outer world that we don't even come home into our inner world and feel and be within ourselves. And when you start feeling and being within yourself with your eyes closed in meditation, or another way to do this is just going to sit in nature by a running water under a tree, you'll start to feel your own frequency. And the more you can come into your own frequency and your own energy, the more you're anchored into it, but you know what your own presence feels like. And you'll be able to see other people's presence and their frequency a lot more easier. And this will help you in the whole comparison thing, because you'll stop comparing yourself. You'll realize this person will never be like me, and I will never be like them. I think it's a fact. When you accept that fact is, I can never be like this person, and this person can never be like me, you start to embrace and accept who you are. I love who I am. It's this really deep practice of clearly seeing yourself and self-devotion. Yes, those are my, what would I say that was? Just my current meanderings, thoughts about comparison. Sit with it, and if you have anything that comes up while you're listening to me, of course, share your thoughts with me below. I'm sending you so much love wherever you're on the world.